Well, Nvidia falling today as concerns about China and regulations outweigh those blowout results that we saw. Joining us now, OLeary Ventures chairman, Kevin OLeary. It's always great to have you on the program, Kevin. Thank you so much for being here. A lot of investors are asking if it's too late to get into Nvidia. And also, remember, at almost $500, if you wanted to make a $10,000 investment, you could get yourself a whopping 20 shares. So do you want to be in that stock as opposed to a different AI play?
I think diversification is a good idea. The headwinds that have just come into the narrative on Nvidia are twofold. Obviously, the China, which you've been reporting. We're in a chip war with China. We're in a technology war. We're in an IP war. And obviously, if you're a behemoth like Nvidia at the forefront of everything AI, and you can't sell to the world, but that's not the only issue. There's lots of other initiatives to actually start developing chips to compete with Nvidia so that it would commoditize what they have now down the road. Not anytime soon, but that's reflected in the future of the stock. And I think probably now is a difficult time to enter it. I don't see a lot of outgained returns coming over the next 12 to 18 months as these two narratives get resolved. But I think competitions are coming, and I think China is going to get worse before it gets better.
Well, Kevin, the commoditization point is a good one. But whenever I talk to you, you know, I always have to ask you about crypto because I know you're really optimistic about the future of digital markets now more than ever before. But listen, we saw what happened with SBF, now with Binance. You even have Hamas using the currency to finance terror. So I've spoken to you before. I know as a serial entrepreneur, investor, you're comfortable taking those riskier bets. But do you think these developments give average investors more of a reason to stay out? And isn't the mainstream investor what the space really needs to fly, Kevin?
Well, if you had a negative position on crypto, the FTX and then, of course, now the Binance situation emboldens you to be even more of a skeptic. But I look at it from the other side. This opportunity in digital payment systems and crypto, obviously Bitcoin being the big daddy, the demand for that is not going away. And the institutional man is on the sidelines waiting for the crypto cowboys to get the arrows in their backs. And that's what's happened. This Binance thing is over. That's a good thing for the markets. And now the excitement for investors like me that are on the pro side of crypto is what fills the void. And that void, in my opinion, and I'm going to invest this way, is going to come out of Abu Dhabi, which is now defined as the capital of capital. They're launching on the 28th of this month the M2 exchange. And the only way I could get access to ownership in that was through a company going public on December 4th called Phoenix. On the ADX, which is the exchange in Abu Dhabi. They own 35% of the M2. But the backers of M2, ICH, are the second largest market capitalized company after Aramco, over $250 billion. And so big money is coming to this in a very compliant fashion. And my anticipation is all of the accounts that were sitting on, cowboy land in Binance are going to leave for a stable institutional product like M2. And anybody can get an account on there right now all around the world except Americans because they haven't cleared the SEC yet. And there is no compliant exchange of size in America because obviously the SEC is suing Coinbase. So we're all waiting for this to get to resolve. But meanwhile, the 60% of the market's going to go to M2. And I'm excited about that as an investment opportunity.
All right, Kevin, let me switch gears on you. I want to get your take on this. A new poll reveals millennials need, get this, $525,000 a year to feel happy, while baby boomers are content with just $124,000 a year. So, Kevin, I look at this and, on the one hand, it's like, who can pay millennials enough to be happy? But on the other hand, you have to ask yourself, do millennials just not know how to be happy? Where do you come in on this?
I love this story so much. I love it because think about it. The average salary in America is about $62,000. Right. And what this study says is everybody's unhappy. Now, if you're a baby boomer like me, you know how hard it is to make $500,000. Yeah. And so I applaud anybody that's received that. But the idea that, that you're just going to get gifted $500,000 to be happy, or you can't be happy with less than $500,000 in income a year. Wake up and smell the roses, everybody. Are you kidding? Now get back to work and hold 3 jobs down and raise some kids and pay off your mortgage and stop whining about it.
I like that. Those are words to live by, Kevin. I saw that number and I just laughed at that. 500,000. Kevin, always a pleasure to talk to you. Happy Thanksgiving.